Yo, 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 yo. What's going on? It's Terrell Hall of Fame, D-Line, Tbkc, and all that other good shit. Look, this one here is, I've touched on this before, but I will reiterate it. This is about temperament. I had a good conversation last night about temperament. Uh, Far too often what we're seeing, especially at public events and at shows, is we're seeing dogs that are lunging at the judges. We're seeing dogs that are showing bad body language. We're seeing dogs that are doing things that, as far as characteristics would go, would be very unacceptable in the American bully breed. Excuse me. And with that being said, what we need to do is we need to be very, very specific on how we're going to handle a lot of these dogs. I'm going to tell you like this. When I'm judging, and I'll speak for myself, if a dog is not giving me the right temperament vibe, the dog can't win at all. I've been blessed that I've not had a dog bite me in the ring while I'm inspecting it. I've not had a dog, I don't even seriously know if I've had a dog lunge at me. You know, I've had some that did the low growl or whatever and whatever. But I've had one of my judges that almost got bit in the ass. You know, if she turned away from a dog, she almost got. I've seen several dogs, you know, go after a judge in the ring. And I think the most alarming thing that we've ever seen with this process is that a lot of times these dogs are lunging at judges, trying to bite judges, showing aggression towards other people in the ring. And we have judges that will still give them a first place ribbon. This is totally, totally unacceptable. At no point in time anywhere in the history of mankind is this acceptable. And why I say this is because, you know, these dogs are not protection dogs. These dogs are in the area of companion. These dogs come from Pitbull, Staffy, before people start mixing in whatever they wanted. And the characteristics of this breed description is that this dog is supposed to never really be people aggressive. Now, of course, any dog will protect its owner and different things like that. But I'm just talking about that obsessive aggression to the point to where even a judge can't, you know, deal with the dog. In these situations, you know, it's totally wrong for any judge to even allow that dog to stay in the ring. When a dog shows that it wants to bite, if a dog is going after people or everything, and I'm talking about an American bully, we need to get it out of the ring. And to be honest with you, that dog shouldn't be bred. That's passing on a bad characteristic. So many people are so obsessed with the looks and different qualities that'll help them sell a puppy that we're not thinking about this. A lot of the dogs that I sell, a lot, go to homes. Lately, I've had an influx of, you know, good older people. When I say older, I'm talking about people who have grandkids, you know. And the thing of it is that, you know, when we have, it's not a 20-year-old breed anymore. When I'm talking about the age of the owners, you know, this breed is starting to catch popularity, and you have older, you know, more established people who are family people who are getting into this breed. And with that being said, kids are around. You know, you have grandkids are around. You have babies that are around. And the one thing about it is, and me having little babies myself, I'm very, 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 very serious on this, is that we cannot have a situation to where we are sending out a bad product, and some of these dogs tend to, you know, lunge at kids. Now, the American bully already has enough of a black eye, and we already have to carry the flag of the pit bull that is unfairly targeted for being an aggressive breed. But the last story that we need to hear is that, and it's not just a story, and I'm not going to make it all about the political aspect of us, you know, doing what we need to do to push this breed forward, but just, it would be a very terrible thing if one of these, you know, crazy-ass dogs hurt a child. Let's just be realistic. And it is very, 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 very sad that so many people are willing to send out dogs with bad temperament. I know a lot of the American bullies that end up in the shelters have bad temperament, and maybe that's why some of them ended up there. But it's horrible, and we are pressing a line now to where we have inexperienced breeders who are willing to do anything, you know. And before we get into the looks, because I know I always start off with structure and health, and those are very, very important things, but I want to emphasize on this video, and it's been hard for me to think of this video because I got this thought in my mind of a damn kid getting attacked by a dog. But you know, we owe it as people who will breed these dogs. We owe it to the breed. We owe it for sure to the people who are going to bring these dogs into their home, that if you call yourself a breeder, make sure that that puppy is mentally stable. Make sure that its genetics are saying that it's mentally stable. Make sure that you are doing everything that you can to ensure that we will not have any of these vicious type of accidents to where someone really gets hurt because you decided it was a cute idea to go ahead and breed a dog that was very, very vicious because you liked his looks, and he passed on his vicious attitude to his kids. You send it home as a puppy, and now as it's gotten older, it attacks. I'm gonna tell y'all this 100 times over, man. This is a very, very big problem. I've seen it start to get out of control, and we've been blessed that we don't have a lot of issues with actual people bites with this breed as of yet. But under no circumstances, and I mean that, and I know this is a boring video, but bear with me, under no circumstances should you breed a dog that shows these type of aggressive traits at all. To be honest with you, you know, when you're going to buy a dog, you know, you should want to interact with the parents if you have the ability. If you don't have the ability, ask them for a proof of how these dogs act around strangers, or are these dogs going out to shows? Ask the questions that mean something. Can these dogs be handled by kids? These are all very, 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 very important questions, because yes, we all want the baddest looking dog on the block, but we have nieces, we have nephews, we have, you know, kids, you know, grandkids, and it, you know, for me as a breeder, the worst thought that I could ever have is that someone's kid or grandkid gets bit by one of these dogs, or worse, because I was irresponsible as a breeder to allow that. In 20, almost 4 years now, I've never, ever, ever, ever bred a dog that showed any types of traits, and that also includes the traits of tucking the tail between the leg, acting super shy. A lot of dogs bite out of being scared, you know, and that's another bad temperament trait. If this dog is not confident enough to associate with people on a proper level, don't breed them. But hopefully this video resonates with someone and y'all think about this very, very well. It's a very serious topic. I know this video was not full of life, but my brain is like, whew, because it gets me every time. But we must do better in the dogs that we pick and allow to choose as far as temperament goes too. Until next time, God bless y'all. Peace.